On most Saturday nights in Milwaukee, people have one thing on their minds. Given the city's tie to alcohol consumption, it's usually beer. However, in the beer city today, there lies a subculture of people who have chosen to live their lives free of alcohol and drugs. They call themselves straight edge. The true definition of the word may not be clearly defined, but Bayview resident John Taylor knows what it means to him.
I'm straight edge, which means no drinking, no smoking, and I guess the word is promiscuous sex, but I think a better definition would be, going into relationships like that, feeling more comfortable. It's kind of a gray area, but I'd say for me, a lot of it is just like making sure that the stuff you engage in is stuff you're comfortable with and your partner's comfortable with.
Taylor is the frontman of the Milwaukee straight edge hardcore band FocusedxMinds. He has been straight edge for 10 years, and there are a few reasons. One being his father's alcoholism, and another is his grandmother's death after complications from smoking cigarettes for years. Fellow bandmate guitar player Andrew Meyer has also been straight edge for nearly a decade, and he also feels that it's important to have a set of people around you that adhere to the same kind of moral standard.
Not necessary, but it's definitely cool to have that sort of support to fall back on, and it just gets you kind of excited about being part of something that's a little bit different than what most people are.
Dr. Carrie Costello of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Sociology Department says one reason for straight edge being a living entity in Milwaukee is that the city has had such strong ties to various aspects of drinking culture. It's a form of rebellion.
Why is straight edge culture particularly interesting or continuing to hold on in a place like Milwaukee, whereas it hasn't been big since the 80s in a lot of the country? It's because we're number one in drinking. And we are.
So what do straight edge people in Milwaukee do for fun, you ask? For Meyer, that answer is an easy one.
I mean, in my select group of friends, this obviously isn't everybody. We play a lot of nerdy board games and role-playing games and Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. Obviously, it's going to make non-drinkers sound nerdy or whatever, but
Meyer goes on in a more serious tone.
Go get coffee, cook food, just do normal everyday people stuff. We just don't have to spend our energy and time focusing on being inebriated while doing so.
Being straight edge is something that Taylor takes a great deal of pride in, but he doesn't wear it on his sleeve.
I think it's an inward thing that reflects out. I didn't set out to be some trendsetter and have people look at me different. I don't have a bunch of straight edge tattoos because I want people to think about how different I am. It's because I said before, it makes sense to me, and it's something that's very much ingrained in me, not forced upon myself, so I can be perceived as a different way. Whether it goes against the grain or not, cool. If you respect me or not, thanks. But for me, it's I don't do this stuff so people can be proud of me. It's it's something that means a hell of a lot to me, and that's about it.